Well, grandparents are being accused of overbuying for their grandchildren at Christmas time. Parents claim gift giving gone mad is ruining their children's perception of Christmas and expectations of the festive season. To learn more, let's bring in parenting expert Claire Orange. Good afternoon, Claire.
Hey, Tracy.
Can parents really dictate what grandies, how much they spend and what they can buy?
Well, maybe dictators is not the right word, but I think we can have pretty good conversations and strong conversations because, you know, Christmas is such an important time in families, and parents might have been saving for a long time, and grandparents who come in and might not be respectful of that can make it a very difficult period of time.
Are parents' fears that their kids won't get the real meaning of Christmas fair?
Well, you know, I suppose in your family, in my family, in every family, the context of Christmas is different, isn't it? So the real meaning might be togetherness or just spending time together, or it might have a religious connotation. And over gift giving can sometimes take away what families really want out of Christmas. So yeah, I think it is fair.
Okay, what are we talking about here in terms of over gift giving?
Yes, well, I think for some families, and if you think you've got two sets of grandparents in most families, it can be that, you know, grandies might do a bit of competing. It doesn't happen often, but it can. And it can be that the present that maybe Father Christmas brings or the parents bring are kind of overshadowed by the gifts of the grandparents. And that would be when we'd be talking about over gift giving, too many, not the right gift for the right age, and maybe too big for the context of Christmas.
If parents do accuse the grandparents of overgiving, how can the grandparents handle that?
Right, well, you know, I think, Tracy, in every family, having conversations early is just so important. So I think if parents could speak to grandparents, and not in the rush of Christmas, not when the gifts have already been bought and feelings could get hurt, but start early and talk about what the tradition is in your family and how the grandparents can help sustain, maintain and grow that tradition in a family, because it takes the angst out of the conversation.
And also, I suppose, nutting down what the tradition is for Christmas for your own family.
Well, and you know, I was thinking about this earlier today. The tradition in family, if you think about when you were 7, when I was 7, I have no idea what my grandparents gave me.
Me too.
But the tradition, maybe you give an experience, or maybe you do something where you have the grandparents do the stocking and maybe some money. That's what you remember within families is the traditions, not often the gift itself. So those traditions are really important, and grandparents, you're so important in helping us grow those traditions in our families.
Well, tradition in my family is certainly lots of food. So
yes,
we're going to continue on with that tradition. Right, Claire Orange, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon.
Thanks, Tracy.